Hello friends, this is Dr. Daniel Knowles with another healthy living tip to help you live well. And the topic I want to cover today is attention deficit and hyperactivity disorders, Alzheimer's, memory loss, other behavioral disorders that are related. In these areas, there are a couple key things that are often forgot, both nutritionally as well as in terms of the structure of your body. Nutritionally, people tend to forget that before just running to medicate, which is so often recommended, to do things like boost your amount of antioxidants. Antioxidants, especially blueberries, very high concentration of antioxidants, very easy for you to get. Having high doses of antioxidants such as blueberries and other grapes and berries can really increase your memory function and your neurological function and boost and support that area. Another one is omega-3s. We really have a lack of omega-3s in the American diet. A lot of omega-6s, which are found in animal products, very low level of omega-3s. And people really need to supplement with omega-3s if they have concerns in this area, particularly with DHA. That particular omega-3 is a huge factor in there. The third thing is your structure. Your structure of your body has a tremendous relationship to your overall health and well-being, particularly that of your nerve system. When you're talking about the integrity of your spine and nerve system, that's incredibly related to things like ADHD and hyperactivity and memory loss. What happens is that when your nerve system is not functioning appropriately, and that is very measurable, when there's a loss of nerve function, your body cannot do what it needs to in terms of entraining neurological function. What do I mean? Basically, there's been a number of studies in chiropractic and health sciences field that have linked chiropractic spinal adjustments with changes in ADHD, ADD, people reducing epilepsy, Ritalin being able to withdraw in terms of being able to get off those things, other behavioral disorders, autism. There's even studies where they've measured and mapped people's brains with electroencephalographs and found that their brain function changed after chiropractic adjustments. How can all this happen related to the spine? The key is neurological interference. When there's interference or pressure on your nerve system, it interferes with the ability of your body to entrain function. Entrain function is how your nerve system works. Your nerve system has to entrain tissues, develop pathways to get different behavioral responses. For example, if a child's learning how to walk, at first they might tumble a lot, it might look cute, but if they were an adult learning to walk, that was still learning to walk, you might say they have a neurological problem. Or learning how to drive a car. At first it takes a lot of effort to get your hands and to control a car appropriately, but once those pathways get developed, your nerve system can entrain the muscle activity to make that function of driving a vehicle almost effortless. I mean, you could even do it with one finger. I'm not recommending you do that at all, but you can do it really effortlessly. So that function of your body be able to entrain different cells and different motor activity to make a result is impaired by spinal subluxation and interference in your nerve system. And someone does a complete spinal evaluation of the different subsystems of your spine, passive part, the bones, the active part, the muscles, and the integrity of the neurological system through tension on the spinal cord, weight balance, different mechanical tests like an electromyograph, perhaps an x-ray, thermal readings. Those things can give you a very good picture of the integrity of a person's spine and nerve system, and if their nerve system will be capable of entraining function as it needs to. And what happens is, when a person's nerve system is free of interference and there's signs of less pressure, it can more easily activate pathways to do things. So when people have, for example, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, their brain cannot entrain function to focus on one thing for an extended period of time. But when there's greater integrity of the nerve system, their brain can do that for a longer time. It doesn't necessarily infer that their condition is cured, it'll never go away, but it's maximizing the tools and resources that their body has to keep the integrity of their nerve system where it is supposed to be or where it can be, so that they can live the level of life that they're supposed to. Same thing with memory loss, and same thing with other behavioral diseases. We've been seeing it with epilepsy. And there was an incredible study with Network Spinal Analysis and MRI function of people's brains, where they actually took people and measured their brain function. They put them in an MRI tube, had them do an activity, and measured the difference in their nerve system's ability to function before and after receiving a network chiropractic spinal adjustment, which is an advanced approach to the spine. And they found that after doing that session with in the MRI study that was published in the Journal of Vertebral Subluxation Research, they found that people were actually having a measurable brain function increase where their brain functioned 20 to 30 times more efficiently, and that is really seen in their body's ability to entrain motor function to do a particular motor task. And you'll see that in learning in other areas. So it's a key factor in memory loss, ADHD, hyperactivity, your nerve system's ability to entrain function and focus on one thing at a time. The integrity of your nervous system is a key to this. And this is Dr. Daniel Knowles of Boulder, Colorado, and Network Family Wellness Center, and grateful to give you another tip to live well.